Hey guys, it's Raina and I'm here to give you an update from my amazing Mermaid bathroom where I do my video recordings because I have better sound here and it's quiet. So, oh my god, crazy year. It has been so nuts. I haven't done a recap video in a while. I'm planning on recapping very specific things, like when I went to California and I got to work with Cheryl Walsh and I got to swim in the dive bar. Like, I'm gonna do videos just about those. So this one is just sort of like a personal recap, just to let you know what's been going on through the summer of 2018. It has been an insanely hot summer here in Nova Scotia, like abnormal. We're breaking records. It's above 30 degrees all the time. The humidity is nuts. It's nice weather for mermaiding, but not so much if you're stuck in dry land in a big rubber suit. That's been a bit crazy. The two big things that are happening in my life is that number one, Sean and I kind of sort of maybe got married. And it was a little spur of the moment. We decided to just go down to the place and sign the papers and change my name and just kind of did it, and then told everybody afterwards when we knew the paperwork was going through. We haven't had any kind of a party or celebration yet. I don't know if we will. We're kind of combining it with a party for something else, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But it was more, Shawnee really didn't want the big kind of wedding type thing, and he was really concerned about some other stuff, and we just found a compromise that worked for us so that we're both happy. And the big thing is that we wanted legal rights to each other because, as you know, my mom died last year. Sean's mom is currently being treated for dementia in the hospital, and we literally go visit her every second day and take care of her. And she's not in a home yet. She's in like this awkward in-between stage for the past few months. So we've just been taking care of her, and it's really opened our eyes to how difficult it is to help somebody if they have not designated you legally as a way to help them. Even just the difference between common law, like there's things that you don't realize. So we kind of did it more for those reasons, practical reasons. My name is legally now, first name Raina Norman. So there you go. Raina's my middle name. But yeah, Norman. It's so Norman. It's so weird. It's so weird to say it. I don't have a ring yet. We ordered rings, didn't like them, sent them back, ordered new ones that are custom, still waiting for them. They're not here yet, but I will show them to you. This is just my little Disney princess ring he gave me when we were in Disney that I love. It's great. So yeah, we just kind of snuck that in there in the middle of our crazy busy season, and it's been really bonkers, and it's been nice. And there's been like a couple of fun little things that have gone along with it. We did like a little photo shoot where I got surprised with a wedding dress because I never thought I would wear a wedding dress, and the wedding dress was like total 80s Little Mermaid style, and it was so cool. And we were in the sunflowers, and that was really nice. So yeah, that's been huge. And then the other big news is that our movie is coming out. I know you guys have seen like a little teaser trailer, and I've been dropping hints about it and talking about what it's been like filming, but for a year and a half of my life, a documentary crew followed me around, filmed almost everything I did. Not everything, because it was hard to make schedules line up, but almost everything I did. They filmed me when I got my braces off, they filmed me doing NZ Mermania, they filmed me doing all of my different types of gigs, they filmed me when my mom died, they filmed stuff like hallmarks in mine and Sean's relationship, and it's called Raina. And so it's gonna be in the theaters locally in September. That's gonna be the big premiere. And then I can't tell you what's happening next. I really want to tell you what's happening next, but I can't tell you what's happening next. But it's just gonna be so amazing. So all the people who are like, oh, am I gonna be able to see it online? Am I gonna be able to see it somewhere? Yes. I will let you know. Don't worry, because if you are a fan of mine, you are absolutely going to know when you can see this thing. Don't even worry about it. Trust me on that. So that has been amazing. We're gonna have like a red carpet premiere. We're gonna get all dressed up and everything, and then we're gonna have like a reception afterwards and like do some talks and stuff. And as we are celebrating the reception for the film, we are also gonna celebrate mine and Sean's union. So it's just a bit easier to combine it because family are traveling down to see the film. So we were like, hey, well, let's just have this party for both of the things. And our family are gonna get some talks, and the producer's gonna get some talks, and like fingers crossed we might win some awards or something, like that would be really cool. But I'm really just so excited for people to see it, and I hope it inspires people, and I hope people laugh, and I hope people cry, and I hope people come out of it being like, wow, I can do something cool like that with my life, even though I have to deal with hard things too. It takes a big look at my health and the chronic issues I face, and it interviews some of my doctors and stuff like that, which I think is really important because some of my haters in the community are constantly trying to push this narrative that I fake that stuff, like even though I'm very, very open about what I deal with. So I mean, well, there you go, my doctors are on camera, so, and you can see me getting tests done and everything. Is pretty cool. So I want to empower people who have to deal with that. Speaking of health stuff, I have been having some health issues off and on. You may have noticed my looks have changed a lot in the past 3 months, up, down with my weight. I sprained my ankle and injured my foot, and that's taking a long time to heal, and that's been really difficult with the mermaid tail. I have endometriosis, and I've been taking this medication for almost 5 years that suppresses it, but over long term it builds up a lot of side effects, and just recently the side effects have become really unbearable. So I am currently medication free, which for some people that's the goal, is they want to be off medication. But I mean, I'm off the medication, but I still have the disease, and the disease is going to come back now that I'm not on the medication. So in theory, I should have a year of honeymoon period, is what they call it, where I won't feel any pain, and the disease should be like really slowly growing, hopefully. And then around after a year, I will probably have to go back onto medication or have a laparoscopic surgery, which has not been offered to me. It's not something that they do often in Nova Scotia. I belong to a support group for women who have endometriosis, and the hoops that we have to go through to get a surgery, where in the States it's like the gold star standard. You have endo, we'll have a surgery, we'll confirm it, we'll remove all the endo, and then we'll give you medication. But here it's been like 10 years. I've tried this medication and try this IUD and try this birth control, and oh, do you want to go into medical menopause? Like all this ridiculous stuff so that my stomach doesn't hurt all the time. So it's been 4 days off the medication, and I actually feel amazing, and I feel so much like myself, and it's so crazy what I got used to and how different things are now, and I am totally loving it. So yeah, fins crossed, fingers crossed. Hopefully I'm gonna be okay. We're just gonna take it one day at a time, talk with my doctors, see what we do. I mean, the disease could come back quicker. I'm gonna see about controlling the estrogen levels in my body with my diet, and see if I can kind of suppress it a bit so that it doesn't come back so fast. The other thing is if I got pregnant, that would also keep me from getting sick. And Sean and I are not planning on getting pregnant right now, but I mean, who knows what the next year will bring. We'll see what happens, especially with all this other big stuff going on. So we'll see. It's been so crazy. So yeah, that's been a little bit difficult. We did have one sad thing happen this summer. Our PR guy, Joey, you probably don't know him, but a lot of the stuff that you saw that happened for us this last year happened so Joey would help us get interviews and schedule things and talk to hosts for us and stuff like that. And he was really excited for our movie to come out. He had plans, and I was talking to him. He was good, and then he wasn't good. He felt sick, and he went to the hospital, and he had like stomach pain, and they figured out that he probably had like an abscess on his liver, and so they decided to do emergency surgery. And then once they got in there, Joey was completely filled with cancer, and he was only 41, and he just had his birthday like the week before, and he has a young daughter and a wife who was his high school sweetheart and been with him since he was very young. So Joey did not live much longer past the surgery. It was very sudden. It was a shock to the community. Not only was he our amazing PR guy, he did a ton of volunteer work in the community, very sorely missed, and not sure that his family was really financially prepared for anything like that because he was self-employed. So the community got together and did a GoFundMe, and last I checked, they've almost raised $20,000 for his family, which sounds like a lot, but you have to consider if someone doesn't have life insurance or anything like that, paying for their treatment, paying for the burial, and then trying to pay to keep their life going while his wife figures out how she's going to balance everything, like that is tricky. So So yeah, we are very sorry at Halifax Mermaids to lose Joey. It's been, you know, so sad to see it, but also kind of amazing to see the impact he left on the community locally. Like, what a huge impact this man had in his short life. So we just wish the Archibald family nothing but love, and lifting them up in prayer and light, and just, you know, really sorry for them. And there's been some other mermaids I know who are going through some hard things, and it's not my place to talk about it publicly. I share that Joey thing has been in the public light, but I just want to say that I know some other mermaids are dealing with some very serious issues, and maybe you know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't, but just remember that when you see our videos, or you're talking to us on Facebook, or you're writing us fan mail, or you're getting angry with us, just remember that we are real people just like you, and we have our people that we love, and we have to deal with trauma and tragedies too, and we have to deal with traumas and tragedies too, and that, you know, we're all just human as much as we like to pretend that we're perfect. So yeah, just give people a break. But that's pretty much everything that's going on with us right now. I'm going to do videos specifically about specific things and catch you up on those things. But check out my clothing line, Raina's Fashion Fashion. I'm wearing a skirt right now that you can really see it very well. And my books are selling like hotcakes, which is bizarre because I feel like they're so old, but I'm really glad that people are enjoying them. I'm working on another book to mark my 10-year anniversary, which is coming up in a few weeks. Actually, it's one of the days that our film is showing is my 10-year anniversary, so I think that's really surreal. It's like Talk Like a Pirate Day. Yeah, so you can check out mermaidraina.com for free resources on how to be a mermaid, to follow my journey, and to see my blogs. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I appreciate your support. If you like what I do, the best thing you can do is share it with your friends. And if you're local, come see my movie. And if you're not local, you're gonna see it soon, I promise. Thanks so much, guys. Best wishes.